by inch, row by row.
Hi, they call me Farmer Marie. Hi, I'm Farmer Marie. Hi, I'm Farmer Marie. And this is my farm. This is my farm. And this is my farm. And this is my farm. I've had a personal garden of some kind ever since I was 21, when as a new homeowner, I dug up my first veggie garden plot and planted everything from seeds. That's when I got hooked on growing vegetables. In 2008, I decided to take my love for gardening one step further and grow things for a living. Okay, so maybe that's more than one step. But the small city where I live lacked any place to find organically grown food unless you grew it yourself. And that just didn't make sense. Not everybody has a big backyard. And at the urging of some of my friends and colleagues, I broke ground on a part of my land and started what is now a small urban farm with about 3 acres under production for seasonal produce. Owning and operating an urban sustainable farm to feed your community is a big responsibility and a challenge I've accepted but don't take lightly. For the past 5 years, I've had several families become part of my CSA membership. These wonderful folks in my CSA make it possible to pay the month-to-month bills as well as help support the bare-bones budget of running a farm. In exchange, they receive a share of the harvest. CSA stands for Community Supported Agriculture. If you're not familiar with it, check out the link below. But one of our goals as a CSA farm is to really be able to reach out and feed the community the same food that we're eating, and be able to do it at a price even those who may be struggling can afford to pay. I hold a farmer's market here on my farm twice a month where I bring together small, local producers and customers. We accept SNAP dollars, otherwise known as food stamps, and we offer a sliding scale on food prices, CSA memberships, as well as low-cost and free classes about gardening, cooking, native edible plant identification, and preparation. I believe education is a powerful tool to being healthier through nutritional eating. I'd like to see the people come to the farm before it's time for them to correct health problems like autism, diabetes, cancer, obesity, and heart disease. I can grow and sell a lot more food if the soil is healthier, and I can do this by using homemade compost from the horse and chicken manure available right here on the farm, mixed with the free tree trimmings I get from our local arborist, Aaron's Tree Service, and the bags of leaves that are left on the side of the road that would otherwise go to the dump and be wasted. Have you ever tried to turn a big pile of mulch dumped out by a huge truck into compost with a shovel? Are you kidding me? Do you know how long this takes? Look at this. It's quite a daunting task for one person, and sadly, it doesn't happen often enough or fast enough due to the limitations of equipment or the need to hire expensive labor in order to do the job. And I can keep food prices and class prices lower if I don't need to rent a tractor or hire out an owner-operator each season or have to buy those expensive inputs in order to improve the soil. Compost happens, but much more slowly when you don't have the ability to construct large piles and turn and water them as needed. Small farms aren't generally subsidized by government programs like the big operations are, nor are we insured for crop losses when grasshoppers or hail take out a season of hard work. So every penny made goes back into the farm for the next season just to keep things running. It's not easy to save up for a big purchase when you run on such a tight budget. Enter you, the funding source for this little project I call Feed the Soil, Feed the Community. You see, if I have a front end loader on my tractor right here on the farm, I can make my own compost mixing manure and tree trimmings near the water source and make compost a lot faster. That means I would increase production, keeping the costs down, and help the farm be more financially sustainable, not to mention save my back. I'm a pretty frugal person. I've designed the farm using solar power and rainwater collection. We use the existing pond to irrigate the gardens, and we use fossil fuel only as a backup. A front end loader around here means the farm's yields will surely increase, and that's what we're trying to do. A good side effect of more production will be the need for a walk-in cooler to keep that food fresh after it's been picked, and lots of ice to keep it cold while sitting out at market or being delivered. So, if you help us raise the money for our front end loader, and there's still time left in the campaign, we will add whatever additional funds we collect to the partial funding we recently received from a generous CSA member for a walk-in cooler that I've been dreaming of and designing. Then, We'll pick up an ice machine too if there's still some money available after that. Like this farm, I'll be building it pretty much from the ground up, using whatever I can find in recycled materials, making it solar powered, rain collecting, and reusing the condensation from the cooling system for watering plants in the greenhouse. Pretty cool, huh? The front end loader is the main objective and the key to being able to grow more food, making the farm more sustainable and keep food prices affordable for the neighborhood. But don't worry, every dollar raised will be used to help this farm as tools wear out, equipment needs repairing, and supplies are replaced. This community in Southeast Dallas County is a great one. The people here work hard, and just like other neighborhoods in DFW, they deserve to have access to healthy, affordable, real food that's grown with integrity, not synthetic chemicals that pollute the water tables and their bodies. And not just what's called food at a corner store that sells beer, wine, and gasoline. The more real food I can grow, the more people this farm can feed. And the more I do that with in-house materials and labor, the more affordable the food can be, and the more sustainable the farm can be, ensuring it's around for generations to come. Edens has always been a place where children and future farmers can learn how to grow food and, by becoming responsible stewards of the land, see where their food really comes from, and have fun doing it. By growing more food, we'll have surplus to sell at other markets too, which in turn helps to finance our educational programs, and that's a good thing for everyone. I hope you'll help me help this community eat better, learn about food, and be sustainable with contribution to this Feed the Soil, Feed the Community campaign. But I really need to be getting back to work now. But thank you so much for watching, and please share this video with your family and friends. Take care.
Someone warned them from below.